I have been thinking about this for months since we saw the first trailer, the first official trailer for Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. What did Miles do to cause what looks like every spider person, or at least that's what it feels like? What did Miles do to get all this attention? And hell, I even think about 2 years ago when we got that first look for Across the Spider-Verse, when Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man 2099, was hunting down Miles Morales. And after seeing the new trailer, I finally know why there's been a divide between Spider-Man and the other Spider people. And it all revolves around this guy, the Spot, who I can't believe we got to see again. I haven't seen this dude since the 90s, classic animated series. Yeah, he looks really goofy in the 90s, but he was kick-ass. Giving Spider-Man a run for his money, like the abilities, how masterful he was, like throwing portals everywhere, just confusing Spider-Man. It was awesome. But it looks like this version of the Spot doesn't really have a handle on their powers. As you can see right here when he's trying to steal money from the ATM, I think he's having a little trouble like getting the hang of things. But it seems to me that because he doesn't have a handle on his powers, this could cause the devastation and destruction of the universe, maybe even the multiverse, or at least a few universes, since the Spot can travel through interdimensional space. So it makes sense that a character who can't really control their powers, he might be down on this luck and he isn't trying to hurt anybody. Yeah, he's trying to steal stuff, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he's an evil person who wants to harm other people. And I could see that Miles feels sympathetic and even wants to help the guy. Thing is, Miguel O'Hara has the mentality of Spock.
The needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
So 2099 believes we have to kill the Spot in order to save everybody. But our Spider-Man believes, no, we should help the guy. He isn't trying to cause mass destruction. He just needs our help, which falls in line with what Witten said when Miguel O'Hara says, "Who do you think you are?"
We are supposed to be the good guys.
Which this story does have some similarities to Spider-Man No Way Home, which makes sense when Miguel O'Hara brings up MCU Spider-Man.
Don't even get me started on Doctor Strange and the little nerd back on Earth 1999.
MCU's Peter Parker, he was right. If there's a way to help these people, if you just take away their powers, or at least find the root cause of what's making them crazy, then why can't you help them? Why can't you try to save their life? Like Norman Osborn with the Green Goblin Serum. One of the side effects was insanity. So if you cured him of the Green Goblin Serum, Norman Osborn would no longer have that evil split personality. It reminds me of Avatar. Aang was dealing with this dilemma of that he might have to kill Firelord Ozai. Everyone was telling him, even Katara was telling him that, hey, you should probably kill the Firelord. And of course, we can't forget Zuko. He's like, hey man, yeah, you should kill my dad. You have to kill my dad. But because Aang was such a pacifist, he doesn't believe in killing. Long story short, he finally finds the answer and he just took away Ozai's firebending abilities. Problem solved. Everyone's happy. Ozai can't hurt anybody. Aang doesn't have any red in his ledger. The world's saved. But regardless of what happens, I am so excited for this movie. I can't wait for it to come out. And I'm really excited for Beyond the Spider-Verse. My only hope for Beyond Spider-Verse is that I hope we get a more proper villain besides Miguel O'Hara. And I mean a bad guy that belongs in Spider-Man's Rogues Gallery. Like Morlun, perhaps? The soul-sucking, essence-stealing interdimensional vampire? And his family of inheritors? The fate of all Spider people? That would be sick. But even still, I'm excited to see what Spider-Man 2099 brings to the table. I think Miguel O'Hara is going to be a really great antagonist. He looks menacing. He looks badass. I can't wait for this movie to come out.